Namaste yogis, welcome to our third session for Lotus Bay Yoga. I'm Abby and I'm really happy to be guiding you through the next 45 minutes of gentle flow. So last time we were on the theme of santosha, contentment. We're going to carry on moving forward, this feeling of moving toward the next destination, and that brings us to the third niyama, so the third way of being in yoga philosophy, and that is tapas, T-A-P-A-S, tapas, not the small Spanish food, but something rather different. So in yogic philosophy, tapas is linked to discipline, determination, but my favorite of all, a burning enthusiasm. So I'd like us to tap into that today together through our yoga practice, this idea of finding enthusiasm about what you're doing and giving 100% of yourself to the posture, to the breath, to the movement, to the moment. So without further ado, coming to a seat. You might be gifted the luxury of a block at home or a little bolster, so you might use that under the hips. If not, finding something else. Maybe it's a folded blanket, maybe it's a cushion, I don't know. Just finding something that can help lift the hips a little bit higher. Beautiful. And when you found that place, you might take the feet stacked in Burmese, or you might come to Sukhasana, easy pose. So making your choice, and if your seat doesn't look anything like mine, don't worry about it. You're doing beautifully. So finding your seat, and when you're ready, gently bringing some movement through the shoulders, through the neck, softening a little bit and arriving here in this moment for your yoga practice. This sacred time, sacred space to come back to yourself, coming back to the body, coming back to the breath. And when you're ready, closing down the eyes, allow the hips, the pelvis to move down toward the ground, and draw the crown of the head up towards sky, shoulders softening down as the crown lifts higher. Release the jaw, release the tongue, release the tension between the eyebrows within the forehead. Create a little bit of softness here in the stability of your seat. And take a moment to notice the way that your hands are placed, the way that your feet are placed. Take a moment to acknowledge you here sat, entering your yoga practice. And gently bringing your awareness now to your natural breath. Be a silent observer, watching the breath as it comes in and goes out. Allowing the mind to drift into the moment with the breath. The breath being our reminder to keep coming back to the presence of this moment. And on the theme of tapas, or burning enthusiasm, let's start with an I am statement. I am here. I am giving all of myself to this moment. I am here. I am giving all of myself to this moment. Taking the hands to the heart in prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. Drift the thumbs to the heart and lift the heart to meet the thumbs, shoulders soften down. Take a full breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh the breath, let it go. 2 more, just like that, big breaths. Release it out. Last one, fully in. And let it go. Inhale, prepare for a silent or audible Om. Gently bowing the head to the heart, coming into your practice. and then drifting the gaze back up. Awesome. So from here, yogis, we're going to start coming into Vajrasana, hero's pose. So moving whatever you've propped yourself up on and coming to your knees. You might take the feet slightly apart. You might use something, again, under the sit bones to elevate the hips. Either way is fine. So engage the legs, create a sturdy base, and then reach the fingertips broad. So we're going to do a lovely wrist strengthener here. This is going to protect our wrists as we move through our flow. My yoga teacher calls it the dance of the wrists. So take a full breath in and start circling the wrists, the energy moving all the way to the fingertips and rising up through the arms. And then exhale, circle the other way as the hands and the arms drift back down toward your sides. We'll do this a couple of times to find your breath. Inhale, rising, change direction with the wrists. Exhale, return the hands back, circle the other way. We'll take one more here. Keep breathing through it. You might start to feel a bit of burning enthusiasm in the forearms. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, circle down. This is the final one. And then shake it out. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And from here, we've got one more wrist strengthener so that we are protected, we are supported as we move through. Reach the hands up high. Fingers are spread like sunbeams. Release the shoulders down the back body. Take the tailbone down toward the ground. Inhale, reach the fingers broad. Exhale, fist the hands. We're going to pulse this very quickly. So keeping the breath long and contained or short and staccato. Finding what feels better here. I prefer to do a staccato breath of this one. You might join me. Pulsing the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Well done. I know you can feel it because I can too. So coming to your hands and your knees with that new sensation here in the forearms. Just notice how the wrists are feeling, how the arms are feeling after that. Make sure the wrist creases are directly underneath the shoulder heads. The knees are under the hips and the feet are pressing down into the ground. Find a bit of a neutral spine here by lengthening the crown of the head forward and drifting the tailbone back. The abdominals are on and they're drawing up toward the back of the spine. Take a full breath in, bend the elbows, open the heart, tailbone drifts up, coming to our cow posture. Exhale, round the spine, drawing tailbone toward the chin, release the neck entirely. Inhale, opening out, cow posture. Exhale, contract in, cat. Now press the hands into the ground, strong arms, release the neck. Beautifully done. Take a full breath in, open the heart, bend the elbows, look forward. Exhale, doming the spine. Last round together. Inhale, broaden the heart space. Open the collarbones. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, coming to center. Beautifully done, yogis. Reach your right foot back. So the ball of the foot is to the ground. Both arms are strong into the earth. And start moving forward and back. So you're going to get a bit of a stretch through the back of the calf and moving a bit of the weight into the wrists. Awesome. From here, picking up the right foot, keep the foot floating at hip height and draw the tailbone down toward the floating foot. Just tucking tailbone slightly, that's it. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, draw the knee to the right elbow. Just a little curl here. And if you can tap, even better. Inhale, foot drifts back, reaching the foot wide. Exhale, tap the knee to the elbow. Really nicely done. Last one, inhale, reaching back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reaching back. This time, place the right foot down to the ground behind the left foot. So you're pressing the full foot down. And then like a door opening, lift the left foot up and swivel it back and behind you. So the foot is in line with the knee. Beautifully done. So when you found yourself here, you're going to notice your right hand wants to come up a little bit. It feels a bit awkward. So let's go there. Press the left hand down and then inhale, reach the right hand up. So pressing now the right foot down into the ground and lifting and opening the heart space as you gaze up to the right fingertips. Take a full breath in. Exhale to be here. Inhale, sweep the right hand up and over. Feel the side body stretch for one full breath in. And one full breath out. Beautifully done. Keep circling the right hand down to the ground. Swiveling the left foot back and then lowering the right knee. Awesome. You might find a bit of movement here, just easing off that side. And then when you're ready, we'll find that on the other side. So the left foot's going to move back. So we're on the ball of our foot. Let's stay with the process, not rushing ahead. And then drawing the weight forward and back. Enjoying a little calf stretch here. And then with an inhale, coming back to neutral spine, lifting the left foot up, hip height. Now flex the foot energetically. One line of energy from the crown of the head to the very heel of the foot. Take a full breath in. Exhale, draw the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, take the foot back. Exhale, knee to the elbow. You got it. Last one, inhale, reaching the foot broad. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, shoot the foot back. Press the foot down behind the left foot, the whole sole of the foot pressing into the ground. Like a door opening, pick up the right foot and swivel it out to the side. Right hand presses down, inhale, lift the left hand to the sky. Use the foot, use the knee and use the hand to draw up and out from the ground. You got it. Take a full breath in here and a full breath out. Inhale, reach the hand up and overhead, create a bit of space. Full breath in. Full breath out. Keep circling the hand down to the ground, pivoting the right foot back and lowering the left knee to the ground. A little bit of movement might feel good here. A little bit of wrist movement might feel good depending on what ground you're practicing on. Keeping the hands a little forward of the shoulder heads this time. Tuck your toes under, take a full breath in. Exhale, hips drift to sky. Keep the knees bent as we move here. Start pedaling one leg straight and then the other, as if you're walking on the spot. Now in this moment, press all 10 knuckles of the fingers down and make the fingers very wide. So you're spreading the palms, you're spreading the fingers. Arms are long and strong. And if you need to keep the knees bent as we arrive into stillness in our down dog, please do. I'd rather you have bent knees and a long spine than a long legs and a bent spine. So finding a bit of softness to the knees perhaps as the hips drift upward. Let's take a full breath in for 3, 2, 1 and out. 3, 2, 1. Beautifully done. Inhale, come to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, look to the top of the mat and take as many micro steps as you can to get to the top. Bring the feet under the hips, release the knees, bend them, hands to the elbows, ragdoll. Soften the head completely. And you might find a bit of movement here, a little sway, a little bounce, release the neck. As if water were trickling from the hips down through the top of the head to the ground. Now with enthusiasm, release the elbows, press the feet down and start slowly rolling up through the spine. Take it slow. When you arrive, the head's going to be the last thing to roll up and then give a little shoulder roll to the body. Awesome. And just take a moment as you arrive to feel supported by the ground. Feet are engaged and pressing down as the crown and the heart space drift upward. Shoulders are soft, jaw is soft, And let's tap back into that mantra. I am here. I am giving 100% of myself to the moment. I am giving all of myself to the moment. Awesome. Coming to Tadasana, mountain pose. The big toes might touch or they might be slightly apart here. Finding your mountain pose, reaching the hands broad, palms facing forward. Shoulder blades are hugging gently towards each other to find an opening in the heart space. Take a full breath in and sweep the hands up to the sky, reaching tall. Exhale, hinge at the hips and soften down. Uttanasana. Inhale, pick up the right foot and step to the back of the mat. Beautifully done. Lower the right knee down, untuck the right toes. Take a full breath in and sweep the hands up and open the heart space. Exhale to be here. Soften the shoulder heads, hug the outer thighs, the outer hips towards each other and press into the front foot. So you're not going to your full capacity, you're actually supporting yourself here. Exhale, open the right hand out in front of you as the left hand moves back and behind. So got an easy twist here. Enthusiastically lifting the crown with an inhale and with the exhale allowing the twist to be ever present. Let's be here for one more full breath in and one full breath out. Right hand moves to the ground. Keep the twist through the spine. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, finding ourselves in our open twist. So making sure you're not dumping your weight into the right wrist by hugging the hips in toward themselves and up in space. Create some space for the ears by drawing shoulder blades down. That's it. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bring the hand back down to the ground. Create a solid base, and then inhale, reaching the hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands drifting to the heart space. Crescent lunge. And as you can see, I've got a slightly bent back knee. You could keep your leg long if the pelvis feels neutral to do so, or keeping that soft bend to the knee. Take an inhale, yogis, and straighten both legs as you reach your palms up to sky. Keep gazing forward. Exhale, bend both knees. You might even tap the right knee down to the earth as the hands come back to heart. We've got this 2 more times. Inhale, lifting both legs long, hands up to the sky. Exhale, bending both knees, softening the knee to the ground. Inhale, reaching up. This is the last one. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open out, warrior two. So the back foot is coming to about a 90-degree angle. You can bring your foot in towards you a little bit more. And then make sure you're gazing to your front toes. And you want to still be able to see the big toenail beyond the knee. If you can't, swivel the left knee toward the left corner of your mat. Reach the fingertips broad. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower the hips just a little. Inhale, flip the front palm up. Reach forward, up and back. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, straighten the leg. Reach forward and finding Trikonasana. Using the back of the left palm to the inner left shin and then reaching the right hand up skyward. Keep hugging the right hip in and under and then open the heart space and gaze up. If this isn't working for your neck, you might gaze down to the top toes. So be here for a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reaching the hand up and overhead just like we did in our warm-up. And then exhale, look down to the ground. Bring the right hand down and the left to frame the front foot and come to the ball of the back foot. So you're in a very wide pyramid shape here. lift up the heart, so we're lifting halfway. And then exhale, fold forward over the leg. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Last one, inhale, floating up. Exhale, softening down. Bend the front knee, place both hands to the ground. Hug the left knee to the left tricep and squeeze the left ankle up toward the left glute. So we're in a little kind of tucked place here. Yes, it's strong. Take a full breath in. Exhale, shoot the foot back and then lower down all the way with 3 points to the ground. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautifully done. Inhale, look to the top of the mat, come to the balls of the feet. Soften the knees with the exhale, stepping or jumping to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, we rise, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaching the hands up. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, this time stepping the left foot back. Lowering the left knee, untucking the left toes, making sure the right ankle is stacked under the right knee. And then inhale, open the hands, open the heart, Anjani Asana. Be here for a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, open the left hand forward, right hand back, easy twist. So keep hugging the hips to the midline as if your torso is still facing forward, hips are in line, but there's this beautiful rinsing motion through the spine. Reaching the fingers broad, take a full breath in. Exhale to be here and give your whole self to this moment. Inhale, left hand to the ground, untuck the left toes, lift the left knee, coming to our easy twist. Keep hugging hips in and lifting them up a little bit more. Back leg is switched on enthusiastically. Beautifully done. Exhale, press the right hand to the ground. Firm up your base, center your torso, and then inhale, lifting up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Same on this side, yogis. Inhale, straighten both legs. Reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale, bend both knees. Left knee might even tap the ground. Inhale, reaching, both legs extend, fingers up. Exhale, bending the knees. We've got one more. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, lowering down. Beautifully done. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, open out. Find your warrior two. Check in with that front toenail. If you can't see it, knee works a little bit over to the right corner of the mat. Reaching fingers broad, softening shoulders down. Take a full breath in and gaze to the front middle fingernail. Exhale, lower the hips just a little. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, straighten the leg, reach forward and find the back of your hand to the inner right shin. Left hand floats up to the sky. Trikonasana, triangle pose. And again, the left hip's going to want to stick out a bit. Keep drawing it in and under, hugging both thighs towards themselves as the feet press down into the ground. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reaching the left hand up and overhead. Exhale, keep rolling that hand forward all the way down to the ground. Come to the ball of the back foot, square the hips to the mat, both hands framing the front foot. Coming to our wide pyramid shape. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Last one, everyone. Inhale, rising through the spine. Exhale, bowing. Bending the right knee, press the hands to the ground. Little transition here, bit of tapas, bit of burning enthusiasm. Right knee to right tricep. Hug the foot up to the glute. Inhale, press the foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, sliding up. You might come to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 beautiful breaths here. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, come to the balls of the feet. Look to the top of the mat and take as many steps as you can to get there. Bringing the feet a little wider apart, toes pressing outwards, heels towards themselves. And then pressing the knees away, lower the hips, coming to Malasana, our yogi squat. So finding your variation. If you need to take a high Malasana, it might look a little bit like this. So find your variation. And we'll find a bit of stillness here, a little bit of stability. Connecting deep down to that breath that's moving in the lower belly, the ribs. And start expanding and extending the breath ever more. Hips are moving down toward the ground as the heart and the crown beam upward, rooting down to rise up. Beautifully done. Use the hands to support you as you lower the hips all the way down to the ground. Awesome. Bring your feet out in front of you, rolling down. I'm just going to move my mic all the way down. And when you get down to the ground, enjoy that moment where the feet are to the earth, the spine is soft. Now we're going to do just a little bit more core today as we are on the theme of tapas, burning enthusiasm, discipline and determination. So join me here, yogis. Take your hands behind your head, elbows are out to the sides, and then lift the head, lift the neck, draw the elbows outward. Take the left knee toward the chest and reach the right foot long. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale to be here. Exhale, switch sides. You've got this, you can do it. Inhale here. Exhale, switch. We've got 2 more. Inhale here. Exhale, switch. Beautifully done. Soften the feet down to the earth and bring the hands to the belly. We're going to lower down into our Shavasana. If you feel like you need anything else for your body, please feel free to pause the video and do whatever movements you need before you can find rest. But I encourage you that the rest is the best. You need it. We need to rest and Shavasana so that all the nutrients of our practice are absorbed energetically, physically, emotionally. So finding your beautiful Shavasana. If you want a blanket or you need a cushion, please feel free to pause, make yourself comfortable, and then join me back on the mat. If you're still with me, finding that softness now of your form, releasing the bones, the muscles, tissues, and skin toward the ground. And as the body softens and starts to accept this rest, allow the breath to be part of your greater awareness. And I'll mind the time. And when the time is to come out of this beautiful, nourishing rest, you'll hear a quiet bell. That is time to emerge. But until then, can you stay with yourself in Shavasana? Can you be here, all that you are in this moment? And taking a full breath into your body and letting it go. Bringing some movement to the toes, the fingers, the ankles and the wrists. And it might feel good to take a full body stretch with the hands up and overhead, reaching toes to fingers and fingers to toes. And when you're ready, finding a little bit of comfort, rolling over on your side with the knees bent. Take a conscious pause here to be with yourself in this simplicity of the moment. Nothing else but you and this moment. And then drawing yourself back up to a seat using the hands to guide you. Coming back to the place where we began not so long ago. Let's bring our hands to our heart center in prayer pose. Take a full breath in. Release it, let it go. Inhale to prepare for a silent or audible Om. Om. Take a new breath in. And exhale, bow your head to your heart and your hands. Release the neck. Release any need to be anywhere else in this moment. And I wish you an enthusiastic afternoon or evening ahead. Just remembering to tap into that 100% feeling when you're completely committed to a person, a moment, a task, a project, and seeing how that flows for you. Let's bow further to one another. The light in me is the same light in you. Namaste. Thank you very much, Lotus Bear Yogis. It is always a delight to take you through practice. If you have any questions, comments or feedbacks, please feel free to visit the Lotus Bear Yoga website and drop us an email. I've been Abby and you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time for some more gentle flowing. Bye.